Deuteronomy 6:23 says that he brought us out to take us in. And I believe this is a key. So many people want out of where they are. They just want out, but they never fully step into where they're going or their promised land. And so ultimately they end up right back where they started, or in Egypt. This is a key chapter in the Bible because Deuteronomy 6 is where Moses is telling the people of God how to take possession of the promised land. He's giving them some keys. He's saying, you're going to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your strength. He's telling them to tell your children the stories of God. Don't forget to tell them so that they will remember what God has done and will do, which is an important part for us. And I think a lot of us have forgotten. And then he says this verse in 23, I have brought you out. He has brought us out to take us in. And so this is what we are doing with the 63 days of waking up. We are going into the promised land. We have had the revelation that yes, we have allowed the enemy to seed us and feed us this lie that we are unworthy or unloved, or that we are full of shame or too unclean to really take possession of what God has for us. And we are taking back the land. And so part of our protocol, these practices that are aligned to Scripture tells us meditating day and night, and you're going to become like a tree that bears fruit. And so we're meditating day and night on what God says about us. And we're aligning our thoughts and our words and our behaviors so that our belief is changed to His truth. And so I encourage you every day as you're doing your practices, as you're speaking life over yourself, as you're coming into agreement with what He says, of the truest thing about you is that you are worthy, that you are loved, and that you are His sanctuary. Remember that every day that you're doing this, that you are taking possession of your promised land. And when you take possession, the inheritance is there. And I believe so is your scroll. And I will tell you more about that. Have a great week.